Morning, everybody. It's Jared Moore with My Life Fitness. Today, we're going to talk about drinking. It's kind of a video I've been wanting to do for a little while, and I've actually taught a lot of people this that kind of like to work hard and play hard. I basically really started drinking when I was in college, and this was when I didn't really start getting into bodybuilding until in my sophomore or junior year. And what I was noticing is that, every time I went out, we go to a party and you have a couple cocktails, a couple beers. You wake up the next day and you don't want to do anything. And started learning what hangovers were, and I couldn't stand them because now I can't study. And then ultimately, for us little fitheads, you can't train. You go in and try to train, and it's just the most sluggish crap workout. You get in there, and all you want to do is just sweat it all off. However, it's difficult to really just get your mind right, and that's typical for most individuals. And basically, the explanation of the hangover is your body is significantly dehydrated. Your liver has started to accept toxins to try to filter out the alcohol from the body, and your body actually will stop all nutritional growth process, anything recovery, all these things will stop them in order to focus on this toxicity that you put in the body to try to eliminate it. For reasons of pH imbalance, dehydration is a big one, and we're going to discuss a few ways to alleviate those symptoms, so that maybe the next day you can still train. Or also while you're drinking, if you tend to have a few too many and you're at that kind of blackout status, how that we might be able to kind of come back to real life. I like to call it when you go into autopilot. Basically, we want to be able to grab those wheels again and drive the plane home. So let's start with that. Basically, there's certain vitamins that will allow your body, and I learned this in my paramedic class, and I've given it to some alcoholics and also diabetics, et cetera, and so forth, is a B vitamin called thiamine, which is B1. B1 is basically made for those with malnutrition to accept drugs that we give them. Because again, if your body is not functioning properly because you're in starvation mode, dehydration, et cetera, and so forth, malnutrition, you need to incorporate some types of vitamins to help your body absorb the drugs we're going to be giving you. That being said, when you're drinking and you get into that autopilot mode, you can actually take B1, and after the body begins to absorb it, there is that time you could actually come back from blackout status, and you'll wake back up and be normal yourself. Also, if you take it, then when you first have a couple drinks, you can actually alleviate what's called ataxia and aphasia. And basically that means that inability to walk or that inability to speak properly. So you might be hammered out of your mind, but you're still going to talk like an intelligent individual. You're still going to walk straight. For those who are very fall prone, I had a roommate in college that if you weren't holding his hand, he is going to hurt himself. So that's one little trick. So that's B1. The next little trick is these pills that I found in college. You sell them on Amazon, you sell them on a lot of nutrition sites. However, now the best place to get this is on eBay. You got to kind of dig, but you can find it for about $20 to $25, or occasionally we'll pop back up on Amazon. But it's made by a company called Primaforce, and it's called ProLiver. This, for me in college, changed my life. Basically, I could wake up in the morning, get ready for an exam. Didn't matter what I did the night before. Also, if you take this before you drink, you can drink like a fish. Basically what it has in it is the typical milk thistle, which a lot of people are very familiar with this. It's just a natural liver detoxer. But the big thing it has in it is acetylcysteine. And basically what this particular product does is it's what they give to liver cancer patients in order to assist them with liver detoxification. So this stuff is super potent. That acetylcysteine is what makes the difference between just a normal milk thistle and all the other liver supplements out there. So check this stuff out. They're vegetarian tabs, so it's not anything that's going to harm you. And you take 2 to 3 before you drink, 2 to 3 after you drink, or if you pass out somewhere, when you wake up, you take 2 or 3 in the morning when you wake up. And you will actually feel like $1,000,000. I just hate not being productive. I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's just you wake up the next day and like the last thing you want to do is roll out of bed. I mean, it's like bring me a pizza and some pancakes, and I'm just going to shove all this grease and fat and deliciousness in my mouth until I feel better. And there's something to be said about that. Greasy food, fatty food will actually slow down the process of the liver the alcohol getting into the system. So that's why when you eat fattier foods when you're drinking, you typically won't get as sick the next day, or it will take a lot longer for you to get sick because it does slow down the alcohol absorption process. Also, I always keep these on hand. I don't know if you remember, but when I was younger, I used to take the Kool-Aids, and I get 2 of these, and then they had the little straw thing. You can make nunchucks out of them. Used to love them. Well, anyway, when I found these, totally reminded my childhood. But this is Pedialyte. A lot of you are familiar that you give this to babies when they are not eating or they're vomiting. But it also works if you're been vomiting when you're drinking, or if you are significantly dehydrated. It's full of electrolytes, basically almost a full spectrum of them. What I would usually do is take half a Gatorade and then this and mix them together, drink it before I go to bed or when I wake up with my Pro Liver, and I'm going to feel literally like 1,000,000 times better after that. Also something to mention, they have another thing that a lot of people like to do, which is called hair of the dog, which is basically, the people that they get a hangover and they go, all right, well, let's go have Bloody Marys. Let's have another beer. Let's have some vodka. Let's make another drink. Now, some people are like, oh my God, I don't want another drink. But some people, it makes them feel better. And the reason for that is it's called hair of the dog. There's no medical research behind it, and it actually does not ultimately make you feel better. It'll actually just make you more dehydrated over time. However, it does send certain signals to neurotransmitters in the brain, particularly the midbrain, because drinking alcohol causes you pleasure. And so basically for a short period of time, you'll stimulate that part of the midbrain again, and basically it will tell your body to be happy. And so for the next 30 minutes to an hour, you're going to feel better. Then you're going to crash again from the dehydration. So ultimately this and some type of liver detoxifier is going to be your best bet. So again, this is Pro Liver by Primaforce, and this combination I keep with me in the back of my trunk at all times. I mean, I always like to be in college. I was kind of that guy that had the party pack. You got a pack of Solo cups, some ping pong balls, some dice, and then I would have a case of Gatorade, a bunch of Pedialyte, and Pro Liver sent with me. So no matter where I was, I got you covered. I just like being that guy, kind of like with this. I love helping people in any way I can. All the other coaches agree with me. We are here to help you. Again, look on the outside the way you feel on the inside. And that's pretty much what I want to go over with you guys today. So hopefully now, if you go out and get crazy and party all the time, that you can still wake up, hit that workout in, keep your progress going. Also, as you can see, one of my Life Peanut Butter T-shirts in green. We did just have some new apparel come out. I made about 20 more designs. We got sushi, we got donuts, we got Oreos, we got more just plain My Life tanks, club tanks that you could wear, V-necks. Basically, again, it's all customized to you. We love your guys' support. I love the feedback. I'm actually having a meeting with another company to kind of revamp the site a little more, just to make it more user-friendly for you guys and so you can see all that we have. And I hope you love it. Definitely give me some feedback, and I hope this helps somebody out there. I'm sure it will. And if you have any questions, feel free to message me at any time. Again, Jared Moore with My Life Fitness. Check out my YouTube channel. Just hit the subscribe button down at the bottom, and there'll be new videos every week. Thanks, guys.